The Federal and Vale Hospital jointly present the Madurai Marathon 2025. This event is co-presented by Walking Shoe Company and powered by PSNA College of Engineering and Technology and Tucker EV Chargers. Run for Bone and Joint Health on Sunday, December 21. Entry is free. All are welcome.
The Modi government finds itself grappling with a serious diplomatic issue with its eastern neighbor, Bangladesh. Anti-India protests earlier this week forced New Delhi to close two visa centers in Khulna and Rajshahi towns, apprehending trouble. To complicate matters, Sharif Osman Hadi, a key leader of the student uprising who was shot last week, died on Thursday, that is yesterday, while undergoing treatment at a Singapore hospital. It was the shooting of Hadi that triggered the latest round of protests, leading to the closure of the visa centers, first in Dhaka and then the two towns. The Dhaka center has since reopened, but the death has inflamed passions in Bangladesh and students have reportedly gone berserk. Violence broke out after thousands of protesters took to the streets of Dhaka. Several buildings in the capital, including those housing the country's two leading newspapers, were set on fire, according to the Hindu. The Bangladesh Business Standard, quoting two human traffickers linked to the killing and in custody, said Faisal Karim Masood, alias Daud Khan, the prime accused in the assassination attempt on Hadi, fled to India. This appears to have turned the killing of Hadi into an anti-India protest. The death of Hadi and the closure of India's visa center are only the latest symptoms of a deteriorating relationship between India and Bangladesh following the ouster of Sheikh Hasina as Prime Minister last August. In dramatic events that forced Hasina to flee into exile, the former Prime Minister chose New Delhi as the sanctuary, which was a natural option given the friendly ties she has had with India. But now, the interim student-backed Muhammad Yunus regime in Dhaka is pressurizing India to give up Hasina. India has indicated its unwillingness to oblige the Yunus government. The student leaders and the right-wing Islamic sections led by the Jamaat, all of whom are calling for the expatriation or the return of Hasina. According to the Indian Express, a key student leader who is now part of the National Citizens Party of Bangladesh warned that they would isolate India's northeast and provide sanctuary to separatists from India. Whether this is bravado or not, the warning indicates the level to which ties between the two have descended to. That Bangladesh officials are in no mood to listen to New Delhi's advice was made clear by foreign advisor Tawhid Hussain, who said that India's advice on Bangladesh's election is not acceptable. General elections are scheduled for February to elect a new government in place of the current interim dispensation. The Dhaka-based Daily Star, which incidentally was one of the papers vandalized by protesters following Hadi's death, quoting Hussain and referring to India's advisory, said, "In the latest statement they have given, some advice has been given to us. I do not think there is any need for us to be advised this way. We do not seek advice from our neighbors on how the election will be in Bangladesh." Indian Ministry of External Affairs had said India is in favor of peace and stability in Bangladesh and have consistently called for free, fair, inclusive and credible elections conducted in a peaceful atmosphere. India is now advising us on this, and I find it completely unacceptable, he said. For the past 15 years, when the government they enjoyed an extremely close relationship with, conducted farcical elections, they did not utter a single word, said Hussain, which is being quoted by the Bangladesh's Daily Star. The turbulence in mutual relationship between New Delhi and Dhaka is an opening that Pakistan has been waiting for all these decades. It is possibly for the first time since the creation of Bangladesh in 1971 that relations with India has deteriorated to this extent. A report in The Federal, quoting Congress MP Shashi Tharoor, has said the prevailing situation poses the greatest strategic challenge for India. Furthermore, a parliamentary committee headed by Tharoor traced the development of the unrest in Bangladesh to a combination of increasing influence of Islamic radicals along with intensifying Chinese and Pakistani influence following the collapse of the Awami League government. Ever since the exit of Sheikh Hasina, Islamabad and the Yunus regime have displayed a newfound bonhomie. The range of possibilities include a larger axis between Bangladesh, Pakistan, and Turkey that could include military deals as well. China, which is a major player in Bangladesh economy, is watching the situation unfold without overtly doing anything to influence events there. But Beijing does not have issues as its loyalty lies with Pakistan first and is even probably enjoying New Delhi's qualm at the turn of events. The question is, how will New Delhi respond to this diplomatic challenge? Prima facie, the options seem limited for India. External Affairs Ministry officials will have to, and they probably are figuring out, how to stall the deterioration in ties without compromising on handing over Hasina. With a Bangla court convicting the former Prime Minister of war crimes and sentencing her to death, the Yunus regime is using that as leverage to force India to hand her over. So, in an interview to CNN News 18, Hasina was dismissive of the court's conviction, saying, "This death sentence comes from a kangaroo court acting at the behest of an unelected interim government." While that may be her contention, for India, the situation is turning into a major diplomatic crisis and can alter the course of geopolitics in the region against New Delhi's interests. Thank you.
The Federal and Vale Hospital jointly present the Madurai Marathon 2025. This event is co-presented by Walking Shoe Company and powered by PSNA College of Engineering and Technology and Dhaka EV Chargers. Run for Bone and Joint Health on Sunday, December 21. Entry is free. All are welcome.